Hey everybody, I wanted to just talk about my gallbladder surgery. I had it done February 17th, 2011. I was having all kinds of problems. Belching, acid, nausea, vomiting, couldn't hardly eat, felt weak all the time. It was awful. I had all kinds of problems. I was really sick. And it took a while, and I'd also have pain too, randomly, like severe pain that would last anywhere from 16 hours to like 24 hours, and just come randomly within like once every few months. And we figured out that was actually my gallbladder. Anyway, so I had my gallbladder taken out 3 years ago, and I was pretty nervous, but I was also really sick too and ready to get it over with, which I still do have stomach issues, just not, I'm nothing like I was, so anyways, basically what they do is they prepare you for the surgery. You go in, do paperwork, always, and they give you a little hospital band. They take you to your room, and you sit there and wait. Mine was scheduled for 9 o'clock in the morning, but they didn't actually get to me till 12, so I was just sitting there waiting. You can't eat or drink anything after midnight. So by then I was feeling really acidy and pretty nauseous from nerves and from my stomach being so messed up. And so I was just sitting there waiting for them to take me back there or whatever. And I didn't sleep probably at all that night, the night before, because I was so nervous. But basically the waiting is probably one of the worst parts, because you don't know what to expect or anything. And at noon they finally came in there and asked me if I was ready. So the anesthesiologist gave me a shot, and I said, "Is that for anxiety?" And he says, "Yes." And then he gave me a shot in my hand, and then as soon as he was wheeling me down, I said, "Wow, that was fast!" And I fell backwards and passed out. And I remember my mom laughing right before I just, was locked out. But the medicine works really, really fast, and I don't know why he didn't tell me, that's the anesthesia that's going to put you to sleep. No more nerves for you. But no, I mean, once you're out, you're out. You don't know anything. You're not nervous because you can't be. You're zonked out. But anyways, what they do is they pump your stomach up full of air. And they made 4 incisions on me, small, tiny incisions. And then so they can insert their instruments, and they grind up your gallbladder and then suck it out. And that's pretty much what they do. I didn't wake up until 2 o'clock, so I was out for a couple hours. The procedure itself was only supposed to take about 30 minutes to an hour, it just depends. But I guess the medicine they gave me was pretty strong, so it took a couple hours for me to actually wake up. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty tired and out of it, and I'm not gonna lie, I was in pain because of the stitches, and they filled me up full of air and they didn't get it out. So I had a lot of gas pain and gas pressure. It was like, it hurt to breathe, it hurt to talk, it hurt to sit up, it hurt to lie down, it hurt to do pretty much anything. It was pretty bad. I know a lot of people don't have such a severe problem, hard time with it as I did, but yeah, I mean, I guess they were just in a hurry and they didn't get all the air out they pumped in there, so it caused quite a bit of discomfort. I remember they wanted to go ahead and get me out. It was almost 4 o'clock, because they want to get you in and out as soon as possible. They don't want you, in there for very long, because it's just an outpatient procedure, so it's not supposed to take very long. You don't stay overnight or anything, unless you have problems. But I can remember trying to use the bathroom after surgery, and I couldn't go. Like, I felt like I needed to pee, but I just couldn't go. And my mom said it's probably my bladder was asleep from the anesthesia and stuff. So they just went ahead and wheeled me out and sent me home at 4 o'clock. So I was only up for 2 hours after surgery, and they just sent me home. And I didn't want any pain medicine, because, not like the hardcore pain medicine, because I'm very sensitive to medicines like that. So they just gave me Tylenol 3. And so I went home. I was pretty tired, but I was in a lot of pain, mainly from the gas pressure, and it was hard to do much of anything, you know, plus the stitches, you know, were new and all that, so you get used to that. And I still couldn't use the bathroom. It was midnight by then. I was still in a lot of pain, and I couldn't use the bathroom. Just barely, a little bit, you know, could barely go or whatever. And my mom and grandma decided to take me to the ER, and they checked me out, said my incisions looked good and all that, but they said there wasn't nothing they could do about the gas pressure. Tylenol 3 didn't really help me with that, and they said I was going to have to wait a couple of days and let my body do that itself, get rid of it. And they went and put a catheter in to drain out my bladder, and she said I could take it home, or I could just wait and see if my bladder wakes up so I could start using the bathroom normally again. And so I said, well, let's wait and see, because I didn't want to take home a catheter or anything like that. It was pretty uncomfortable. So then I left the hospital. It was probably about 1 or 2 at night after we left. So I was in there for a little bit. And then I got home, took some more Tylenol 3, and then just went to bed. And I don't think I ate that much that day. I can't really remember what I ate. You know, it's been 3 years ago. But I think I did try to eat a little bit, but I didn't really eat a whole lot because I wasn't feeling very good. And it was hard to eat with all that gas pressure. And the next day I was feeling sick, like nauseous and stuff, and I remember throwing up later on that night. And then you can't take a bath for 48 hours, so that kind of sucks. But you just had incisions, so therefore you can't really, you know, take a shower until a couple days later. So the next day after that, you know, I was in pain, and then I was sick the next day after that surgery. And then 2 days later, I was doing better, and I could finally take a bath, so that was a shower. So that was a relief, and it made me feel better anyways. I was still weak from the surgery, but I wasn't as much pain as I was, and my stitches were feeling a little bit better. It took probably about a week to a few days for my stitches to, you know, for me to get used to them and all that and get better. And the gas pain went away within 2 days. So that was good. It was awful when I did have it, so I wouldn't never wish that upon anyone. But I know a lot of people normally don't have much problems with the gas pressure or anything, so hopefully if you have to get this done, you won't either. Or if you'll have stronger pain meds where therefore it will help you, where you won't really notice it. But I honestly don't know if the gas pains, yeah, could be treated just by stronger pain meds, so it might be, though. I mean, 'cause a lot of people have had it and had no problems, so yeah, that's pretty much how it went. So hopefully if it's done, you're doing better, and that you'll not worry so much, because you're going to be put to sleep, so you're not going to know anything. It's just going to take some time to recover. I had to go get a checkup 2 weeks later after my surgery, and my doctor said everything looked good. I was healing up nicely, and then you can't lift anything, like, I think over 5 or 10 pounds, I can't remember, but after that 2 weeks was up, you know, you're pretty much able to do whatever you want. So yeah, if you have to get this done, try to relax, try not to worry. Everybody has different experience, so you just never know. Just gotta do it, and hopefully it'll help your health and you'll get better. So, alright, I'm gonna go. Bye.